Meaning is our attempt to make sense out of experience. We are by nature meaning-making creatures. When Jesus was confronted by Satan during the temptation, Satan inquired of Jesus about if he was really the Son of Man, he could turn these stones into bread. And Jesus responded to him, "Man does not live by bread alone, but by every word that flows from the mouth of God." In other words, it's not just about bread. It's about something else. And the something else is more than just about survival. How do we make sense out of our experience? At times we make sense out of our experience in ways that perhaps are skewed, reactive, and distorted. Frequently, I've heard many people over the years say to me, "Why did God do this to me?" Or "Why did God allow this to happen to me?" These are meaning-making questions, and frequently what happens when things don't go the way we want them to, we end up feeling as if we're being punished or in some way treated as if God is taking us to the woodshed. Meaning really is about facts and how we interpret the facts. And so the facts of our life are fairly basic, but what they mean may mean something entirely different. Driving home one evening, I called Brenda and told her that that morning while I was coming through the Tomoka State Forest, I'd seen an owl in a tree. And she said, "Really?" And I said, "Yes." And I said, "What does that mean?" And she said, "It means you saw an owl in a tree." Now, if I was a Democrat and was looking at the owl and the owl was sitting low on the tree, I could assume that perhaps the owl was placed there by affirmative action. If the owl was high up in the tree, I could assume if I was a Republican that he got there because he worked harder than everybody else and he really deserved to be there. And if I was paranoid schizophrenic, I would say the owl is looking at me and looking at me, what am I going to do? Help me, help me, help me. Meaning involves facts and how we interpret the facts. And so we interpret facts through the lens of our history and through our experience. We are by nature meaning-making creatures. The big meaning-making questions frequently occur at young adulthood, midlife, and just before and just after retirement. And the big questions are, who will be my mate? What are my core values, beliefs, understandings of ethics and ideals? And what will be my vocation? And so as we wrestle with those questions, they tend to take us to the core of the questions that we ask, why am I here? What is my purpose in life? And what is it that I'm supposed to be doing?